Hey guys, it's your old pal Scenable here.
Oh yay, what's gonna be the topic of this waste of time, video?
Unusual ways people died.
Oh, like, you?
Benga, I'm still alive.
Yeah, but you're so fat that you'll choke on your blubber.
Benga, to the principal's office.
Just get a 2 week suspension.
Okay, fine. So, first we'll be discussing the death of Arius, who was an Egyptian priest known for forming a Christian movement called Arianism, which taught that instead of God creating Jesus, um, God and Jesus were always the same thing. Now, if any theologians are watching this and I misrepresented Arianism, feel free to correct me.
So, how do you die?
Oh, Banga, you are going to regret asking that. So, Arius died in 336 CE, and his circumstances aren't completely known, but it's believed that he drank poison before his death. And what is known is that he died while walking through a forum in Constantinople when he got explosive diarrhea, followed by hemorrhages, and then he defecated his internal organs out.
Oh, he died from explosive diarrhea?
Yep, which means that Taco Bell has a lot of blood on its hands.
Wow, Dylan, what an original joke.
So, next we'll be talking about Draco of Athens. Draco of Athens was a Greek politician who, in 620 BCE, died when a crowd of adoring fans threw gifts at him, and he died from the impact of all those things being thrown at him. Now, this little known event is what has inspired me to smother every girlfriend I ever make. Coincidentally, I'm also on the FBI's most wanted list.
Yep, just completely a
Draco of
coincidence.
Athens also laid the groundwork for democracy. So when you're at the voting booth in 2020, if you're American, just think about the fact that one of the creators of democracy died from being smothered by a bunch of gifts. I think you'll appreciate the absurdity.
Well, I gotta say that the very idea of democracy is absurd. This is a republic, not a democracy. I also never paid attention in history class.
Now, on to the Italian lawgiver Charondas. So, Charondas' date of death, or even just his life, is actually unknown, but it was sometime between 750 BCE and 649 BCE. So, Charondas was a lawgiver who came from Sicily, but he was actually working for the assembly in Greece. And he made a law saying that anyone who brought weapons into the assembly would have to be put to death. One day, he was out hunting in the countryside and then went back to the assembly with his knife still with him. Because of his own law, meaning that if you bring a weapon into the assembly and Charondas had a weapon, Charondas was breaking his own law. So, in accordance with his own law, he killed himself.
Oh, truly an inspirational man. Just a man whose legacy will be remembered forever. Truly a wise, inspirational soul whose legacy will continue to make people feel just utterly motivated to live a good life for the rest of human history.
Now, on to Edmund Ironside. So, Edmund Ironside was part of the English royal family and was king of the English from April 23rd, 1016 to November 30th, 1016. So, on the day his reign died, he died, and hence ending his reign November 30th, 1016, Edmund Ironside was on the toilet when he was stabbed by someone who was underneath him, meaning that someone was in the toilet waiting for Edmund Ironside to come so that they could kill him. So my only advice here is to check for murderers next time you go to the bathroom.
Philly, meaning summer is here, and I cannot wait to get my hands on tasty cakes and summer favorites.
Alright, check for murderers. Jason Voorhees, you better not be here. Okay, there's no murderers. Now, on to my personal favorite of these stories, the death of Thomas Urquhart. Thomas Urquhart was a Scottish aristocrat, writer, and translator who in 1660 died when he found out that Charles II had become the King of the United Kingdom and laughed himself to death. So next time that someone tells you, oh, laughter is the best medicine, just tell them about Thomas Urquhart.
Now, if he found out about Donald Trump, his death probably would have come even quicker, because he'd find that even funnier than Charles II.
Fifth and finally, I'll be covering Clement Vallandigham. Clement Vallandigham was a Ohio lawyer and politician who in 1871 was defending a murderer, saying that he didn't murder the person who is seen as the victim in the trial. He was demonstrating how the victim may have merely killed themselves, and while demonstrating that, he killed himself.
Wow, that guy was practically Einstein. He was like Einstein, Nietzsche, and Freud combined. What a genius.
Now, those were only 5 examples out of probably hundreds, maybe even thousands, of really unusual deaths throughout history. So those are hundreds, maybe even thousands of examples for you to learn about. So I hope you have a nice weekend and have a nice day.